Soap is something we all use every single day, often without even thinking about it. Whether it's first thing in the morning or before a meal, soap is a part of our daily routines. It cleans our hands after we touch something dirty, helps us wash our bodies in the shower, and even keeps our clothes fresh and free from stains. You can find soap in every home, school, hospital, and hotel around the world. No matter where you go, soap is always nearby, ready to help us stay clean. In fact, the global soap market is huge, worth over $20 billion each year. That's because people everywhere rely on soap for their health and hygiene. People use billions of bars and bottles of soap every day to stay healthy. From small children to adults, everyone depends on soap to protect themselves from germs. Why is soap so important in our lives? It helps remove dirt, oil, and germs from our skin, making sure we don't spread illness or infection. Washing with soap is one of the easiest and most effective ways to prevent sickness. It's a simple habit that can save lives, especially in hospitals and schools. This simple product has a big impact on our daily lives, shaping our routines and keeping our families safe. Without soap, it would be much harder to stay clean and healthy. Diseases would spread more easily, and our quality of life would suffer. Factories make most of the soap we use, working around the clock to meet the world's demand. These factories can produce thousands of bars or bottles every hour, using advanced machines and skilled workers. But how does a simple bar of soap make its way from raw materials to your bathroom sink? The process is more complex than you might think. The journey is both fascinating and scientific, involving chemistry, engineering, and careful quality control. In this essay, we will explore how soap is made in a factory, from start to finish. We will look at the history of soap, the ingredients that go into it, the science behind how it works, and each step of the production process. Let's begin our journey from raw fats and oils to the fresh, clean bars of soap that end up in your home. Soap has been around for thousands of years, shaping the way humans approach cleanliness and health. It's something we use every day, but few people realize just how ancient its origins truly are. Historians believe the first soap was made by ancient Babylonians around 2800 BC. Archaeologists have even discovered clay tablets from that era, inscribed with recipes for soap-like substances. These early soap makers mixed animal fats with ashes and water, creating a simple cleaning paste. It was a basic formula, but it worked well enough to help people stay clean in a world without modern conveniences. This early soap was very different from the pleasant, fragrant bars we use today. It was rough, gritty, and often had a strong smell, but it was a revolutionary invention for its time. The Romans and Egyptians also made soap, each developing their own unique recipes and uses for it. The Romans, for example, used soap not just for washing their bodies, but also for cleaning clothes and even treating wounds. Soap became an important part of daily life in these ancient civilizations. Even then, people understood that soap helped keep them healthy by removing dirt and germs, long before the science of bacteria was discovered. Over time, people in many cultures learned to improve soap recipes, experimenting with different ingredients and techniques to make better, more effective soaps. In the Middle Ages, soap makers in Europe started using olive oil and other local ingredients, creating milder and more luxurious soaps that were highly prized. By the 19th century, soap making had transformed into a real industry. Factories sprang up, and soap became more widely available to people of all backgrounds. Factories began to use scientific methods and large machines, allowing them to produce soap on a massive scale. They could make more soap, faster, and for more people than ever before, making cleanliness accessible to millions. Fragrances and colors were added to make soap more appealing, turning it into a product people enjoyed using. Today, soap is everywhere, found in every home and business. It comes in many shapes, sizes, and scents, from simple bars to luxurious, beautifully packaged varieties. But the basic idea, mixing fats or oils with an alkali, has stayed the same for thousands of years, connecting us to the ingenuity of our ancient ancestors every time we wash our hands. Modern soap is made from just a few main ingredients. The first ingredient is fat, or oil. Factories use both animal fats like tallow and plant oils such as coconut, palm, or olive oil. Each type of fat or oil gives the soap different qualities, like hardness or the way it bubbles. The second key ingredient is an alkali. The most common alkali is sodium hydroxide, also called lye. For liquid soaps, factories often use potassium hydroxide instead. The alkali reacts with the fat or oil to make soap through a process called saponification. Factories also add extra ingredients to make the soap better. These extras can include fragrances, colors, moisturizers like glycerin or shea butter, and preservatives. Some soaps have special ingredients such as antibacterial agents or exfoliating beads. All these ingredients must be chosen and measured carefully. The right mix makes a soap that is safe, effective, and pleasant to use. Before the real soap making begins, factories must prepare the ingredients. First, the fats or oils are delivered in large containers. Workers check them for quality and purity. Bad or spoiled oils can make poor soap. The oils are melted if they are solid, like tallow, or warmed if they are thick, like coconut oil. The alkali comes in solid or liquid form. It must be handled carefully because it can burn skin. Workers make sure the alkali is pure and measured accurately. Even a small mistake in the amount of alkali can ruin a whole batch of soap. Next, any extra ingredients, like fragrances, colors, or moisturizers, are prepared. These are also checked for quality. Factories often test small samples to make sure everything smells and looks right before mixing begins. Checking and preparing ingredients helps make sure the soap will be safe, effective, and pleasant to use. Every step is important to get the perfect bar or bottle of soap. Factories use two main methods to make soap: batch processing and continuous processing. In batch processing, ingredients are mixed together in large tanks or kettles. This method is good for making small amounts or special kinds of soap. It gives workers more control over each batch. In continuous processing, the ingredients move through pipes and machines in a steady flow. This method is much faster and is used to make huge amounts of soap every day. Machines control the temperature, mixing, and timing. This makes sure every bar of soap is almost exactly the same. Some factories use both methods. For example, they might use batch processing for luxury soaps with special scents and continuous processing for plain white bars. No matter which method is used, the main goal is to mix the ingredients just right. This prepares them for the chemical reaction that turns oils and fats into real soap. Saponification is the special name for the chemical reaction that makes soap. When fats or oils mix with an alkali, they break apart and form new molecules, soap and glycerin. This reaction needs heat and careful mixing. First, the melted fats or oils are poured into a big mixing tank. The alkali solution is slowly added, usually while stirring. As they mix, the temperature rises, and a thick, creamy paste forms. This is the start of saponification. The reaction can take several hours in batch processing, but only minutes in continuous processing. Machines watch the temperature and mixing speed to keep everything working smoothly. At the end, the mixture is tested to make sure all the alkali has reacted. Too much leftover alkali can make the soap harsh or unsafe. The result is a basic soap mixture, ready for the next steps. This mixture is still rough. It needs refining to become the smooth bars we know. After the saponification process, the soap mixture that's produced is called crude soap. At this stage, it still contains a variety of impurities and leftover substances from the chemical reaction. The crude soap may look cloudy, have a gritty texture, or even contain small particles that make it feel rough to the touch. These impurities need to be removed to create a high-quality product. To transform this rough mixture into the smooth, pleasant soap we use every day, factories put it through a refining process. This step is crucial for improving both the appearance and feel of the soap. The soap is thoroughly washed with water, and sometimes salt is added. This helps separate out unwanted chemicals, leftover alkali, and other byproducts that could irritate the skin or affect the soap's quality. Once the soap is purified, it's dried and then ground into small flakes or pellets. This step makes the soap easier to handle and prepares it for the next stage. At this point, the soap is ready to be enhanced. Factories can now add a variety of extras, such as fragrances for a pleasant scent, colorants for visual appeal, and moisturizers to make the soap gentle on skin. Large industrial mixers are used to blend these ingredients evenly throughout the soap. This ensures that every bar or bottle has a consistent scent, color, and texture. For specialty or luxury soaps, factories might add essential oils, natural herbs, or other unique ingredients at this stage. These extras can provide additional benefits, like soothing the skin or adding exfoliating properties. After all the additives are mixed in, the soap mixture is passed through machines that knead and roll it repeatedly. This process helps to further smooth out the texture and ensures everything is thoroughly combined. The result is a soft, uniform soap base that feels pleasant to touch and is ready for final shaping. This step is especially important for soaps meant to be gentle on the skin. Some types of soap, like beauty bars or sensitive skin formulas, go through extra refining steps. These might include additional filtering or the addition of special skin conditioning agents to make them even milder. At this stage, the soap is almost finished. It now has the right balance of scent, color, and smoothness, making it appealing and effective for everyday use. Factory workers carefully inspect the finished mixture to ensure it meets quality standards, checking for even color, texture, and fragrance throughout the batch. The final step in this stage is to shape the soap into bars or pour it into bottles, getting it ready for packaging and distribution to stores and homes everywhere. Shaping the soap is a fun part of the process. For bar soaps, the soft soap dough is pushed through a machine called an extruder. The extruder forms the soap into long, solid ribbons. These ribbons are then cut into bar-sized pieces with sharp blades. Each bar is pressed into a mold to give it its final shape and stamped with a logo. Some factories make bars in special shapes, like flowers or animals, for children or gifts. The bars are then cooled and hardened until they are firm and ready to use. For liquid soap, the process is a bit different. The soap mixture is kept in tanks and then pumped into bottles. Machines fill each bottle with the right amount of soap and put on the caps. Labels are added to give information and make the bottle look attractive. This step makes sure every bar or bottle is neat, clean, and ready for packaging. Once the soap is shaped, it is time to package it for stores. Bar soaps are usually wrapped in paper or packed in small boxes. Some are packed in plastic, but many factories now use recycled or biodegradable materials. This helps protect the environment. Liquid soaps are packaged in plastic or glass bottles. Eco-friendly factories use bottles made from recycled plastic or offer refill packs. Some companies have even started using paper-based bottles to reduce waste. The packaging stage also includes adding labels. Labels show the brand, ingredients, and instructions for use. Machines quickly wrap, box, and seal the soap, ready for shipping to stores. Eco-friendly packaging is becoming more popular. It helps keep our world clean while we keep ourselves clean. Now you know how soap is made in a modern factory. From fats and oils to smooth bars and bottled liquids, every step is full of science and care. Factories use both old knowledge and new machines to make soap safe and pleasant for everyone. Soap making is more than just mixing ingredients. It involves chemistry, quality control, creative design, and smart packaging. Each step is important for making the kind of soap we love to use. What part of the soap-making process did you find most interesting? Was it the history, the chemistry, the machines, or maybe the eco-friendly packaging? Think about your favorite kind of soap and how it was made. The next time you wash your hands, remember the amazing journey your soap took from the factory to you.